Fighter jets have a lovely imperative work to do. They are fixed-wing airship utilized for air-to-air combat against other warrior planes. So, it makes sense that they ought to include prevalent tech and control to create them superior than their restriction. From a fly warrior competent of carrying 6 bombs and rockets, to one with 5 fuel tanks, here are 5 of the foremost unsafe warrior planes within the world. Number 1. F22 Raptor jet. The F22 Raptor fly is the joined together states discuss forces most predominant warrior fly. It's stealthy and, you speculated it, unimaginably perilous. But there's a parcel more to this fly than meets the eye. It's quick, has super voyage capabilities, and it features a beautiful amazing vectored thrust. When it to begin with hit the showcase within the early 2000s, it was easily one of the foremost progressed warrior planes out there. It had the finest radars, sensors, and data link innovation. But technology changes and the Raptor was, to a degree, cleared out behind. Newer warrior planes were able to require advantage of rocket prompting innovation, which implies the pilot can bolt onto another airship, or fly fair by looking at it. That's not a plausibility with the Raptor. Much of the restrictions in this fly comes from its utilized as a stealth fly. You can't include as well numerous unused sensors and innovation without compromising fair how stealthy it is. Luckily, in spite of the fact that there's an equipment and computer program overhaul due in this jet's future. Number 2. The Chengdu J20. There's one warrior fly you won't need to induce on the off-base side of, and that's the Chengdu J20. Numerous individuals were in amazement when they saw it for the primary time at the 2018 Zhuhai Air Show for the People's Freedom Armed Force Discuss Force. It flexed its muscles with rolls, climbs, and a few sweet maneuvers. But it wasn't fair its acrobat-like moves that captured people's consideration. It was its weapons capabilities as well. The J20 opened the rocket cove entryways to appear off 4 modern PL-15 rockets and 2 PL-10 rockets. Its overall impressive highlights rank it among a few of the most excellent warrior planes out there. It comes kitted out with an electronically checked radar, 300 kilometers extend, and an surmised missile range of almost 20 to 22 kilometers, on the off chance that it can compare with other short-range rockets. Maybe one of the foremost standout highlights of the J20 is its motor. Engineers created high-thrust turbofan WS-15 motors to put this warrior fly alliances ahead of its competition. It had us to begin with flight in 2011 and end. Number 3. Dassault Rafale. One of the foremost perilous, but undoubtedly one of the finest warrior planes is the Dassault Rafale. Its name means blast of wind and burst of fire, which may be a lovely fitting depiction for this dynamo. It was brought to be advertised by Dassault flying with a French twin engine, and can at delta wing. Much obliged to its multi-role plan. It's moreover an perfect warrior fly for assortment of errands, like ethereal surveillance, ground support, interdiction, discuss matchless quality, and atomic discouragement missions. Obviously, it's kitted out with a few lovely sweet weapons to help in numerous of these tasks. It comes with an autocannon with 125 rounds and 3 sorts of rockets, counting air-to-air, air-to-ground, and air-to-surface. It indeed contains an atomic rocket as the icing on the cake. The Dassault Rafale is, in a word, amazing. It can reach speeds of up to 1,381 miles per hour and incorporates a combat extend of around 1,150 miles. It too has space for up to 2 group and encompasses a most extreme takeoff weight of around Number 4. Lockheed Martin F35 Lightning II. The Lockheed Martin F35 Lightning II could be a group of single-engine, single-seat combat flying machine. Instead of a single warrior fly, they were delivered not as it were for strike missions, but moreover for discussed predominance, making them stand out from the crowd. This airplane have a few beautiful, amazing highlights that make them remarkable for observation missions, insights, observation, and electronic fighting. They entered benefit in 2015 and have been turning heads ever since, particularly amid that to begin with time in combat in 2018 by the Israeli Air Force. Now, this specific flying machine family makes up the bulk of air power within the joined together states Marine Corps, Naval Force, and Armed Force. It'll stay this way until around 2070. But what you unquestionably need to listen around are the weapons, and boy, do they have a few treats. They have 2 inside weapons coves, 4 weapons stations, and space for air-to-air rockets. The detachable station can carry an assortment of bombs and cluster weapons, as well as progressed. Number 5. Sukhoi Su-57. The Sukhoi Su-57 is an amazing twin-engine 5th-generation fly warrior known for its stealth and, well, some other things which we'll get into underneath. At first, the fly was a joint wonder between India and Russia's discussed constraint, but India pulled out. Rumor has it that they were not inspired by its stealth execution. It has been a moderate street of advance for this fly. It has been in development since 2002 and planned to be the primary flying machine within the Russian military to utilize stealth innovation. It took its Lady Flight 8 a long time after it went into improvement, after about 3-year delay due to specialized issues. At that point, generation was set to roll out in 2020, but for a very humiliating test run. The exceptionally to begin with Su-57 hit the sky at an elevation of 8,000 meters without any issues. But at that point the control framework fizzled. Inside much take note, the fly headed on a descending winding. Incapable to do anything around it, the pilot made a fast choice to discharge at 2,000 meters. You have to be conceded, as unsafe as a few of these warrior planes appear, and likely are, they are lovely cool. They get to perform all way of maneuvers, whereas moreover keeping individuals secure. It doesn't get much cooler than that. Have you seen any of these warrior planes in individual? Tell us around your encounter. Moreover, check out our other cool stuff appearing up on the screen presently. See you another time.